Hello, sir.
That was crazy, just right on the road, like you'd see a possum. We're gonna get started on our 1, 3, and 7-day itinerary for Florida. Right now, we're headed up to Big Cypress National Preserve. We're gonna have a little scenic overlook there.
Big Cypress, I think, is named after the cypress, which is, I think, a tree.
I believe it is a tree.
So don't quote me on that, but there's a lot of trees there, and I'm pretty sure that they're cypresses.
I'm 97% sure that it's after the cypress tree.
Very specific percentage.
So we're in Big Cypress National Preserve right now. I'm gonna turn on X mode actually because we're about to head onto some gravelly road.
The trees are starting to encroach upon us. It's very lush. I think
Very lush, yeah.
word.
Yeah, it's kind of created a wall of trees on this road. It's pretty cool. We're at the 7-mile marker. We just turned off to get a look at this cypress strand, we believe it is.
You can't see the horizon. You can still see that there are trees like for a while.
Forever, yeah.
A long stretch of trees.
You really got to crane your neck up to see the full scope of it. It's really nice.
It
It's
is.
not like a typical overlook where you would see into the horizon like when we were in Texas or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's just like a little nook to get a feel for what we're working with here. Well, let's go check out Shark Valley.
Okay,
Cool.
cool. All right, so now that we have wrapped up at Big Cypress, we are going to head to Shark Valley in the Everglades, and we're going to do some biking.
About 15 miles. We got our bike strapped to the top of the Subaru, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we got another gator up ahead.
Got a gator coming up.
Big gator! Whoa!
Oh, you're beefy.
Hi, big boy. But don't pet them.
Don't pet them. Do not pet them.
Come on, little gators. Come on out and say hi. This is a nice little bike trail. It's a paved path. Easy breezy. We made it to the observation tower at the end of the Shark Valley Loop Trail.
You can see, like,
It's a panoramic view of the whole park.
all of the Everglades from here.
It's about 7 miles bike ride. You can walk it, you can take the tram, but it was definitely awesome to do the bike ride because we saw like 45 gators or something crazy.
Count them. This time of year, they are sunbathing because the water is cold, I guess, in the winter, and so they're out and about. So they seem really docile. They seem like cats.
Yeah, they're very.
amount
That's
of-
probably why I'm drawn to them. They're very cat.
Tracy loves
I
cats.
love a cat.
So if you love cats, you love gators, come to the Everglades during the winter, and you'll see some sunbathing wildlife. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with that, we're gonna head to Long Pine Campground, and we're just gonna carry on with our 3-day itinerary.
Let's start it.
Let's see you there.
We made it to Long Pine Campgrounds. Here we are. We're set up amongst the pine trees.
Long, they're super long.
Super long, super piney.
Yeah.
We did a few trails today. We did Anhinga Trail.
This is the ideal way to go on these trails. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it's ideal. We saw a bunch of the Anhinga birds drying themselves out. There's a big gator
Where?
over here. They look fake. Look at this guy, just sitting.
He's so chill.
It's very chill. Hi, big fella.
How many gators is that?
It's like 50.
50
5-0.
5-0.
a lot of gators.
I did not expect to see that many gators on this trip.
Gator watch! Gator watch!
Kayaking was cool.
It was like a nice little boardwalk with a nice overview.
Yeah. You get to see the environment of the people that used to live here.
Then we just did Long Pine Trail. We took our bikes over there. We're off-roading. We're getting rough and wild, baby.
Rough and wild.
It's cool that there's like all these like palms growing in here and then there's pine trees. It's like, are we in a forest? Are we in a desert? Or where are we? I think this is my favorite trail we've done so far. Literally off the beaten path. You know, it's not a boardwalk. We haven't seen anybody else on it if you listen. Just wind. And it's really beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
Just like us.
Cool. So what's next?
We're gonna continue down to the southern area of the park to Flamingo Campground. On the way down from Long Pine Campgrounds, we're going to Mahogany Hammock Trail, the largest mahogany tree in the US, and it's gonna be a great time. It's huge.
If there was a tree like this in my backyard, I feel like I would climb it all the time, and I feel like I would try to build a tree house right there, but I would fail.
Yeah, I'd probably just appreciate it for its natural beauty, you know? Not try and do anything to it.
It would be a non-invasive tree house, let me just be clear. All right, from here, we're going to go down to Flamingo Campgrounds, and we're gonna keep this party going.
Welcome to Flamingo Campgrounds. It's really close to all the activities that we have planned for the end of our trip here.
We are going to do a kayak trip.
For sure.
It's in Hells Bay.
There you go. That's my girl. She knows. She knows how to kayak. She knows.
We've made it to about 50, 55.
Yeah.
Marker 55 out of, let's say, 160 or so. How you feeling? You feel dead?
We hit 100.
Amazing.
We're amazing.
We are amazing. It's a lot of fun getting to sort of navigate these mangroves, difficult at times. It is a full day activity, rest the next day, because it's gonna take a lot out of you.
Yeah, so that's why our 7-day itinerary is actually only fill 6 days, because we have a lot of things like this that take all day, they're super tiresome, and they really take it out of you. So we're gonna take a day off to rest after this.
And then we're going to wrap up this trip at a boat tour at Flamingo. I actually have a sailor outfit that I'm planning to wear for the boat trip, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
All right, so Tracy and I have arrived at our final activity. We are currently being whisked away by our beloved Captain Ron, and he is going to teach us about the Everglades and the mangroves and a lot more. Captain Ron, how are you?
Welcome, yeah, welcome to Flamingo. As you said, I'm Captain Ron, and this is Flamingo Marina.
And correct me if I'm wrong, this is peak weather. This is the ideal weather for a boat tour?
Well, it could be a little warmer. When you're a native Floridian here, or Floridian, you like it a little warmer than it is today. We are in what we call the Buttonwood Canal here. The park itself is 1.5 million square acres. It is approximately the same size as our state of Delaware, and it is the third largest park in the lower 48 states.
Captain, why is it called the Everglades?
Everglades means river of grass.
Manatees, you're beautiful. You're so beautiful.
Look at him, I want to pet him.
Oh, that's so cute.
Hi, baby. Hi, babies.
Well, we have made it to the end of our Florida National Parks adventure. Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
What was your favorite part?
Probably the boat tour that we just did with Captain Ron. Was
Captain
the best.
Ron, oh Captain, my Captain. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Captain Ron, you will come to my wedding. And I loved. I had a great time too. I think that was probably my favorite thing as well. There's something here for everybody.
There really is.
If you're an adventurer, you can go do Hells Bay. If you want to sit back, relax, and still learn about the Everglades, then do this boat tour. There's so much to do. You want to do something middle of the road, there are trails, there's biking, there's so much. So I fully endorse this park.
I endorse this park. I endorse Florida.
I feel like we make a good team on this national park tour. And all right,
So
cool.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's head home to our cats.
Yeah, miss them.